In this video, I'm going to go over how to complete the square using a more visual method instead of the algebraic method. So a lot of students struggle with the algebraic method, so this might be something you can try with your students, or if there's students out there watching, this may be helpful. So what we want to do is we want to complete the square here. So let's say we had y equals x squared plus 6x plus 2. So we're going to look at the middle term, and we're going to take half of the 6. So half of the 6 is 3. So when I build my box, I'm going to use x plus 3 and x plus 3. So I have x, 3, x, 3. All right. So now we're going to complete the box by multiplying. So we have x times x is x squared. We have 3 times x is 3x. And we have 3 times x again is 3x. And 3 times 3 is 9. So we're looking at this 9. So now all we want to do is take the 9 now and subtract it from the 2, and we get negative 7. So what we're going to do is we're going to say this here is a perfect square, x plus 3 times x plus 3. So we have y equals x plus 3 squared, and then we bring our minus 7, and we've completed the square, and we've also put it in a vertex form of a parabola, so if we needed the vertex. Okay, I hope that's helpful. Let's try another one. All right, this one we have y equals x squared plus 12x plus 40. So again, we're going to take half of 12, which is 6. So that means we're going to use x plus 6 into the box. So x plus 6, x plus 6. We're going to fill our box, x squared plus 6x, 6x, and then 6 times 6 is 36. We're going to take the 36, and we're going to subtract, and we get 4. So now this is a perfect square. Y equals x plus 6, the quantity squared, and then we have a plus 4 left over. So we would have it, we complete the square and we put it in vertex form. All right, in the next video, let's try it where the middle term, when we take half, comes out to be a fraction. See what that looks like. All right, let's try y equals x squared plus 5x plus 3. So when we take half of our 5 in this case, we're going to get 5 over 2. But that's okay. We're going to put 5 over 2 into the box method. So we would get x squared, 5 over 2x, 5 over 2x, and then 25 fourths. So now we have to take the 25 fourths, and we have to subtract it from the 3. Well, 3 whole is 12 fourths, because we need a common denominator to subtract. 12 fourths minus 25 fourths is negative 13 fourths. So if we go back now and write this as a perfect square, we would get y equals x plus 5 halves squared minus 13 fourths. All right, in our last example, what we're going to do is we're going to have a number other than 1 out in front of the x squared. So when you get a case like this, what we want to do is we want to factor out the 2 from the front so that we can use our method. So what we're going to do is we're going to go 2 times, and then this would be x squared plus 4x plus 11 over 2. Okay, now we can identify the middle term, which is 4. So we're going to use x plus 2 and x plus 2 to make a perfect square. So we would get x squared, 2x, 2x, and then 4. Now, when we go back and we subtract our number, we can't subtract 4 from 11 because we have to remember now that we factored out a 2. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the number we factored out, we're going to multiply it by our constant 4, so we get 8. So that means when we take our 2x squared, our original, plus 8x plus 11, we now have to subtract 8 from that, and then our constant would be 3. So now we just put it back into perfect square form. So we would get y equals x plus 2, the quantity squared, and then we have our plus 3. Okay? All right, so I hope that was helpful with teaching you how to complete the square using a little bit different method, more visual method. And I hope you liked the video, so please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.